You know that solar power is good for the environment and your bank account. But do you know exactly why solar power is more eco-friendly? Whether you're eager to reduce your carbon footprint or simply enjoy a more sustainable source of energy, you can benefit from solar. Not only that, but also our precious planet benefits as well. Here's how. Decrease dependence on fossil fuels. Solar power is a type of renewable energy. We call it that because many traditional sources of energy are generated by burning fossil fuels. These include coal, oil, and natural gas. These are non-renewable fuels. Eventually, Earth won't have any more, and that will be a problem if we're relying on them. Now, you may recall gas shortages in recent years. Did you notice how prices skyrocketed when those happened? Eventually, fossil fuels will continue to be in short supply, so we must take the time now to invest in renewable energy. Extracting, refining, and burning fossil fuels are also terrible for the environment. Coal must be mined, which means that important mountain ranges must be blasted. This can disrupt local ecosystems and cause runoff that pollutes our drinking water and farmlands. Natural gas is obtained by fracking, which can damage natural spring systems and our source of water. And oil is typically extracted from deep beneath the ocean floor. Oil drilling rigs are resource intensive and dangerous to operate. Oil spills damage our oceans, which provides a lot of our food, by making them unsuitable for fishing or recreation. And of course, when we burn these fuels, the pollution continues. Which brings us to the second benefit of solar power: reduced gas emissions and air pollution. Our atmosphere keeps us warm while shielding us from harmful radiation. However, you can have too much of a good thing. A buildup of atmospheric carbon retains too much heat, leading to global warming. We have already seen a 1 degree Celsius increase since the Industrial Revolution, when we shifted to fossil fuels as a source of power. Now, that may not sound like much, but it affects everything from the ocean currents to storm systems. These cause ripple effects in local climate disruptions, extreme weather, and damage to crops and wildlife. And all those can contribute to drought, dangerous heat waves or freezes, and the spread of disease. So, when burning fossil fuels release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, the planet warms at an unusual rate. And this throws that delicate balance out of whack. But don't forests absorb carbon dioxide? Yes, but with current rates of deforestation, we're losing that buffer. And as we mine for more coal and natural gas, we tend to cut down trees, making the problem even worse. Burning oil and natural gas also releases methane, which traps even more heat and radiation in the atmosphere. Solar power requires none of those and creates no emissions. It simply converts the sun's radiation into electricity. Nothing must be burned, so you also don't release any smoke, sulfur oxide, or other toxins that we end up breathing in. Better energy efficiency and cleaner electricity. Even if you're not personally burning fossil fuels, your utility supplier likely is. That's how they generate power. And they are also feeling the squeeze of a shrinking supply. Many homeowners remain attached to the grid and simply use their solar panels to offset their costs. If you generate surplus electricity, you can store it in a battery or even feed it back to the grid for a discount. Perhaps you're thinking, my utility supplier uses water and biomass, so isn't that better? Now that's good, but those are also limited resources, at least in the short term. Many areas are facing water shortages, and biomass does generate methane. The cleanest, most efficient solution is almost always to use solar energy. It works all around the planet, even in cloudy or cool climates. In sum, solar power is sustainable in more ways than one. Not only does the planet benefit from reduced emissions and pollution, but you'll also help reduce the demand for fossil fuels. This spares both the environment and your wallet. And now that solar panels have come down in price, they typically pay for themselves with great energy savings, and perhaps an incentive from your utility supplier. Go solar, help save the planet. It's a win-win for everyone involved. Well, that's all we have for you today. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us at AVO Solar. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.